In today's video, I'm going to show you how to plot an ordered pair. An ordered pair is always plotted on a coordinate system, and a coordinate system is essentially a two-dimensional number line. So your first dimension, we're going to start with just an ordinary number line, like you used to use when you were learning addition. Started at 0, 1, 2, and went up in any interval. We'll just count by ones. Now to make this a coordinate system, we have to add a second number line that's perpendicular and intersects. This one also starts here at 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, the horizontal number line is called your x-axis. The vertical number line is called your y-axis. So x, remember, is horizontal and y is vertical. Now, another key term is origin. Your origin is where your vertical axis and your horizontal axis intersect. So your x and y axis always intersect at the point 0, 0. So that is your point of origin. Now, in terms of an ordered pair, that origin point right here would be labeled as 0, 0. That is an ordered pair. An ordered pair is the x-axis value combined with the y-axis value. Your x-axis value is known as the x-coordinate, and your y-axis value is known as the y-coordinate. So 0, 0 is your point of origin. You move 0 over in the x direction and 0 in the y direction. So let's move on and practice plotting an ordered pair. Here's our axis, our x and y axis, and we're going to put a grid on it to make it a little bit easier for you to see, and we'll go ahead and label the intervals. Now, if I was to give you the coordinate, let's say 0, 2, you would move 0 in the x direction, so you don't move at all. So you're stuck right here on this x number line, you're stuck in the 0. But you have to move 2 along the y-axis. So you go 0 for x and then up 2 for y. So that point 0, 2 would be right there. If I had you plot a point 1, 2, this is saying you move 1 in the x direction and 2 in the y direction. X is always a horizontal move. So you start at your origin and you move 1 over. So you're currently right here. But it says that it's 1, 2, so now you moved over 1 and now you need to move 2 up. So your point 1, 2 is right there. Let's do another practice. Let's do 3, 3. Starting at your origin, you have to move 3 over. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 in the x direction. So our x is done, but now we have to move 3 up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 up. And there is our point 3, 3. Now looking at how I was able to plot these, you may have noticed that all of these values in this first column are all x values, and the values in this second column are all y values. So your ordered pair always is your x coordinate, comma, your y coordinate, just to reiterate that. Now, let's have a little bit more practice with these coordinates I already have. Let's start with the yellow. The yellow is probably the easiest one because we can see that it lies on the intersection of the y and x axis at the point 0, 0. So that is our origin. 0, 0 is what the yellow dot is. Let's next go to green. To get to green, we need to go 1 to the right. So that's 1 in the x direction. So our coordinate for x is going to be 1. And we're going to need to go 2 up. 1, 2. So 2 is our y value. So our coordinate x, y, 1, 2. Now let's go with the blue. For blue, we need to go over to the right 2, 1, 2, and we're also going to go up 2, 1, 2. So our blue coordinate is 2, 2. And last but not least, we're going to do our purple coordinate. So starting at the origin, we have to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 4 as our x coordinate, and we need to go up 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 3 for our y coordinate. So the yellow is at 0, 0, green is at 1, 2, blue is at 2, 2, and purple is at 4, 3.